cannot comprehend the burden of the curse. You assume far too much. Burn!
Burn, you say? Huh? You know what I can do? I might die. I died. I suicide bomb myself.
Nothing we can do. The powers of those who've hidden the briar exceed our own in many ways.
This is new.
Why search for that which has ruined me? He said, let your unrequited love guide you to the doomed kingdoms. No, I will not search any longer, but I must find it. Come now, start searching. It must be here in the stolen lands.
My lady, there's nothing we can do. The powers of those who've hidden the briar exceed our own in many ways.
Just repeating.
Why search for that which has ruined me? I told them to stop. Let your unrequited love guide you.
Double lines.
It is pointless. Why do I need this? Do you see now? Do you see? They ripped my heart out and threw it into your world. And something else was torn out with it.
Compassion? Kindness, your soul?
No, something deeper. Brighter, I suppose. I only know the sound of this word, but not its meaning.
Aww.
A burning word. A stupid word. Love.
Aww. I don't believe the soul can be irreparably damaged. Perhaps not all is lost for you after all. Your words resound with an unexpected loud echo. Seemingly influenced by them, the surrounding world begins to change. In the eerie silence following the king's last word, we heard a strange melodic chime. The world around us began melting into colorful whirlwind. The insidious nymph Nerissa was gone. The vision of her serpents faded away like candle smoke. I instantly realized what was happening. We were being drawn to the deepest level of the dream. In places like these, secret memories and desire could be hidden. Sometimes not even known to their owner. What incredible luck to make it there. But would be able to return? We found ourselves in a flat area among glistening pale green rocks. The areas of lush vegetation spotting the rocks were easily recognizable as flowers of the first world. Beneath the cliffs, a forest of white trees with sky blue leaves could be seen. In the distance, the sharp spires of an ornate castle reached into colorful clouds. As we watched, the castle trembled and very slowly began moving away. It was built on the back of a huge, enormously huge three-eyed elephant with branching tusks. I turned and realized that he had also changed our shapes. That we had also changed our shapes, obeying the last of the dream. Our king had turned into a magnificent and powerful dragon, a Fosse Grim, a regal and handsome representative of the favorite people. Too unlikely for me, especially the handsome part. A tall, slender, sprawling tree. That's more like me. I will go with the dragon, a magnificent and powerful dragon. But what have I become? The king met my gaze and said, "Lindsay, you look exactly like a flying eagle." An unknown but very fluffy creature. A shaggy giant with a huge club. And an unknown but very fluffy creature. That sounds cute. The sun blazes across the golden scales of a dragon, reflecting thousands of sunspots all around. Feeling the full power of his new guise, the king immediately tried... Oh fuck. There's no way I can do this. Breathing fire, I guess. Failed. But coping with such incredible power isn't so easy, even if you are a dragon. The fiery breath came out more like a fiery sneeze. Your nearby bushes did burst into flames, though it may have been out of courtesy. A melodic laugh suddenly rang out of nowhere. Not offensive, but rather inspiring. It seems someone was watching the king's attempts. With none other than Nerissa herself approaching. But something in her appearance was strikingly different from the insidious cold-blooded villain we'd come to know. There was no shadow of arrogance or anger in her face, just cheerful sparkles in her bright blue eyes. I'm glad to meet a new guest in my domain. Greetings. She didn't seem to recognize us at all. So, is this your realm? Oh yes, the nymph pointed to the forest below with an elegant gesture. Weighing her wool, all the trees immediately changed their colors, turning from white and blue to red and gold, then to an elegant green. And nurser, this is my 1,000 breaths. She scooped up the fire still burning in the place after the dragon's breath and rolled it in her hands, turning it into a flower. A white rose with glowing petals. Before our eyes, the flower took root and spread across the nearest rock. I like you, stranger. Will you stay with me? Soon I will become something much more than I am now. Soon my domain will become larger, more beautiful. Its borders open to the bravest, most wonderful creatures, all with blazing souls. Together we will create a dreamland unlike any other first world has ever known. Silence fell for a moment before the king finally replied. This is a crazy plan. Now, it's a good idea. Too bad this is all just a dream. A dream? The nymph showed no understanding of what we meant, but she smiled warmly, a bit teasingly. Let it be so then. One day, this dream will become reality. We children of the first world are gifted with the ability to change reality, so we are free to fulfill any dream. We are often too timid to do this, accept punishment from our self-proclaimed gods. I, for one, am not afraid. How about you, stranger? Self-proclaimed gods. Elders, okay. Her words sounded progressively quieter as the world around us was subsumed in a multicolored fog. The king could reply, the vision faded. Then we found ourselves in a completely different place. But it seemed vaguely familiar. The stone platform with a pedestal in the middle. That was something we'd already seen in the first world, back when we were looking for a way to get rid of the ever-blooming flower. As in that old vision, Nerissa sat on the pedestal, her head bowed low, just as the shadow of the proud and powerful nymph we'd spoken with but recently. The place she sat literally emanated an intense pressure, the feeling of stiffness. My guess is it was some sort of magical prison. As we approached, Nerissa raised her head and she spoke in a muffled voice. You? I remember you. Our meeting is the last of my bright memories. The evanescent dream. The what? There was the battle. My sisters, slain by monsters with such ease, like wind extinguishing candles, defeat and pain. Where have you come? To relish in my despair? No, don't succumb to evil and despair. Only then you will have a chance. Something strange shone in the nymph's eyes. It was as if the words of the king had been imprinted somewhere deep in her soul. With these final words, the vision faded, taking us back to where we had entered this crazy world of melting dreams. Did I just give her hope? Did I just give her hope for the future?
My Skylark, your song is sad today.
Kristen.
What happened? Once young deer have barely grown their antlers. They face their fathers in fierce combat. Have you ever seen it? The time has come. You are a stag now, not some defenseless fawn. Go. Go and fight. You were born for glory, my wolf cub. There is room in this world for all sorts of different birds. Some sing sweetly, while others screech proudly. But the peacock displays bright feathers to outshine them all.
I knew it already.
Peacock, shine. You will become a king whose glory shall overshadow all within the river kingdoms. If you lose, my heart stops along with yours. My Skylark, your song is
What a
sad
lie,
today.
huh?
What happened?
Or I cannot probably talk with him.
Once young deer have barely grown their antlers.
My lady, your order frightens me.
Fathers in fierce combat.
I was reborn for
The
glory.
time has come. You are a
Who,
stag
if not
now,
me?
not some defenseless
Did I really say
fawn.
that?
Go.
I don't think so. My dream, I
Go
will
and
await your
fight.
return.
You were born for glory, my
You
wolf
won't find
cub.
a
There
more
is room
loyal
in this
servant,
world for
a one
all
more
sorts
deserving
of
to be a
different
king.
Birds. So
Some
easily
sing
sweetly,
trapped,
while
stags
others
and
screech
wolves,
proudly.
skylarks
and but the peacock displays bright feathers to
Yes.
outshine them all.
Nerissa, shut up. So easily trapped. Stags and wolves. Skarlax and peacocks. Armak, Tristan, the Stag of Aroveti all turned against me because of you. Just what kind of zoo have you set up here? Oh my god. I mean, she's not wrong. All of them have, like, animal metaphors. Alright, I'm gonna go... Just what kind of zoo have you set up here?
This is just a small part of it. A tiny taste, so to speak. For thousands of years, I have kept the stolen lands beneath my thumb. And for thousands of years, blind tools of my will ascend, just to be thrown down again. And again. And again. And you shall take your place among them.
Yeah, but can you tell if anyone ever came this far, literally into your dreams? Don't you think I'm kind of a little special here? Or did they get into your dreams? No, definitely not. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who made that, right? I'm special.
I shall end this suffering.
I'm sure I'm special. My parents say I'm special. Oh. Sorry, Lindsay. I'm sorry, Lindsay. I'm just one-tapping them.
Can you make an epic pose?
I killed myself. We are coming up. I mean, closer. I mean, we are approaching the real Nerissa.
Step, step, step.
What? Stop teleporting me. What? Oh.
One more grain. And another grain.
I wonder how many she has.
One more grain.
I'm not sure why she doesn't realize I might be a threat to her.
Time becomes distance.
I just leave. Getting stuck here.
One more grain. More grain. And another. And another. Grain. This one took 100 years to obtain. And that one was just a week. The first bears the blood of 3 generations burned in war. The second, just 2 well-chosen words. And 1 little betrayal.
She must be a master liar at this point. The best, the most perfect manipulator in this world. I mean, the gods are probably better, but you know.
This will never end. Never!